I think we're recording. Alright, I'm pretty much making this video to follow up with Jay Maldo's video. This is LKS here. I'm an old Source player. I've been playing since like, I don't fucking remember, dude. I've been on ECA since they launched. And I'm not here to bitch or complain about anything about really ECA. I'm more here to try to figure out those solutions and stuff like that. Like, obviously I'm going to complain about something, but at least I'll give you a maybe an idea of a solution, because there's no point in making a video and just complaining about shit but having no way to fix that. Obviously we'll start with RWS. It's shit, but to be honest, there's no other way to do it. The only thing I can recommend with RWS is adding utility utilization. So I know ECL has stats like that. I know some of those programs like that Helix source or whatever it was that people use to they record all that stuff. I know the stats are there, but adding that in there to see how someone actually is good at utility and maybe putting that in the algorithm of RDBS, maybe that'll help out with not just being a fucking, just brainless person just runs around the map. You actually show that, your team flashing, it'll lower your RBS, like something like that. That is something to I don't know. Honestly, RDUS is my last of my worries right now. I'm gonna begin with the biggest root of the issue, and this is mainly for A+ players. Obviously, it applies to all ranks, but the biggest issues is the team sorting, and just pugs in general, like what you're rewarded for. The team sorting is absolutely ridiculous. I like I said, I've been playing ECA since they literally came out. I think it was '03, and it was awesome to pug back then. It really was. The best thing about, and this is a little bit more about the good thing about the game back then. I mean, people can hate on Source and 1.6, but either way, if you jump in a server on a pug, and you have 3K hours in a game, and someone's just starting off a Source, there's no way you are beating that 3K hour person. You know what I mean? That's just how the game was. Obviously, that's not ECA's fault or anything. That's more of Valve thinking pistols are should be rifles, apparently. But not to get too much off topic, is they had captains. This could literally solve one of the biggest issues of ESCA's pugging system. And it's like, don't get me wrong, it's a band-aid on a fucking bullet wound, but captains would literally save so many just disappointing games. Like, you can look through my pugs, dude. I was doing so well in the beginning, and it just went to shit because there's tons of players on, and you never know what you're gonna get. One day you can log on, you can get fucking. I got a great team, young kids too, and like I had a caster Scrowney actually. I was pugging with him, and we didn't queue together. I was solo queuing, and we dominated these kids that normally they all had high RWS. I mean, the sorting was all shit though. Like my whole team was 8 RWS, 8 RWS, 8 RWS, and all that shit, and we still won because there was all positive attitude things. But you don't get that every time. You don't know if you're gonna get a pug where you jump in a server and you got the just full team of mutes. Doesn't say a word. It happened the other day with me and I don't remember what it was. It's an older Source player too. Literally didn't say a fucking word the whole game. They force bought every round. Tech 9 armor bought every round. And this is me trying to go for rank G. Like, this really fucks me up because you're force buying every round. You're literally giving me no chance. And then sprinting out A and just dying. It's like, how is that even fair? That's borderline throwing. Like, and you can't kick people for that either. And the biggest issue with that is I joined a pug the other day. And this kid, I call mid. Like, no one's calling anything, so I call mid on Mirage. And I go window, and there's a dude blocking me in window. Like, he's going window for whatever reason. He's going window too. And I go, yo, man, I called mid. Can you play B or something? There's no one B. And he goes, I got mid. I'm like, okay. whatever. I ignore it. I really don't. It tilts me. Like, if you want it, call it. I really don't mind giving up. I want to win. That's all I'm there to do, is I want to win. I don't care if I have fucking 0 kills. If they don't come B, I don't see anyone. I don't care. I want to win. That's all I care about. I hate fucking jumping in a server and losing, or my whole team dying and then me rotating. Like, you never, back to my point, you never know what teammates you're going to get. And another pug I joined up, and literally it was me with a 4Q. Me with a 4Q. And they have this toxic friend you can't fucking kick because he's queued with 4 other people. How is that fair? He's sitting there blocking me in window. He literally won't let me out window because apparently everyone wants to play Mirage. If you remove Mirage, you can't play any pugs because that's all people play. So he's sitting there blocking me in window. I can't kick him because he's with 4 other people and the vote will never go through. So I'm literally stuck in a losing pug with 4 open kids. No, sorry, none of them had experience. They were literally they get on CS to fucking troll, and that's what I have to deal with. Meanwhile, on the other team, I have literally fucking 3 main players and fucking Dazzle. How the fuck is that sorting system make any sense? I have me at 11 RWS at the time. I don't even know what it is now, which is fucking terrible. And 3 other 8 RWS players and a guy with 4 RWS. And it puts me against fucking 2 main players in Dazzle. What do I do? And they're trolling me. You know what I mean? They're trolling me. So, like I said, the result, maybe the quick fix for it is captains. And the highest karma, the 2 highest people in this, I think this is fair. The 2 highest people in the server of highest karma in the server get the captains, and it should probably go first pick, second guy gets 2 picks, just like normal. You know what I mean? I literally think, because how is it fair? Back to the RWS. RWS is fucking already bad enough, and it can't sort through RWS. I don't know how the sorting works. So why force me? Say I just pugged, and I had these terrible teammates. I just pugged. Why are you going to force me to play with the same kids again? I guarantee, if it sorted me once with them, it's going to do it again. So why can't I just pick who I want to play with? I'd rather, go into a pug knowing that I have somewhat control of who I play with. You know what I mean? Like, even if I don't know anyone in that fucking server, I'd rather not pick that fucking, the Steven Seagal of Counter-Strike. He just fucking has 300 hours in the game. He just knows everything. I've been playing Counter-Strike for like 30 hours, and just fucking knows it all. Like, he's sitting there strat calling, and when it doesn't work, he just goes mute and force buys for this round. I can't. It's pretty unfair, because I can see if this was a free service, but I pay to pug, and I fun, and I don't mind that, because I fucking love Counter-Strike. I've been playing this long. Like, I love the game. I play to win, though, and people don't play to win. There's no separation from casuals to people that actually want to win and learn the game. Like, I played with several young players that want to learn and play the game, and then I play with kids that literally just joined up, and I buy an op, and so does someone else next to me, so does someone else next to me, and so do 2 other fucking people, and we have 4 ops on D side. And then they're sitting going full toxic when they lose the round, and everyone's broke for the rest of the half. Like, I'll tell you why that is, though. I'll tell you why people are like that, and why they'll snap on you and they'll just do whatever the fuck they want. There's no consequences for toxicity in ESEA. There used to be. You used to not be able to say a fucking thing in the forums without, getting a ban or fucking, just whatever. It used to be, and I liked it. Like, I'm not one to post on forums and shit like that. Like, I'll do it once in a while if I need something, or I don't just fucking do some shit posts like post hi and then post what's up, like all these kids are doing on ECA. Like, you know what I mean? If I go on the forums, it's for a purpose, and there's no consequences for these kids' actions. And it's kids. It's always fucking young kids. It's always young kids, or the fucking like retired fucking 1.6 god, or he claims to be, that comes in there, tells everyone what to do, and then when same old shit. You always got personality clashes. It's the fucking internet. That's not what I'm complaining about. But like, at least if I just played with this kid, don't make me fucking play with him again. It's gonna sort me with him again. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's so ridiculous. But there's no consequences for toxicity. There really isn't. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I was literally in this pug the other day with my buddy that served in the army, and I won't say any names because I'm not gonna bash any people, even though this kid's a fucking scumbag. He literally, and he knew that the kid, my said friend, was in the army. He goes, "I wish you died in war." All because he died to this kid. He told this grown man that he wished he died in war. This 16-year-old kid, I bet would have got his face smashed in by his father if he heard him say something like that. You know what I mean? There's no fucking consequences for people. They can just say whatever the fuck they want, be as toxic as they want, and guess what? If they're on your team, they're the worst teammates ever. Like it's like you could say just block them, but how are you going to win in a 5v5 environment when you have half your team blocked? Like it's just, and then you're probably gonna get matched with the game. I blocked these kids, right? I'm like, all right, I don't want them next. I don't want them next game. I blocked them. They put me on the fucking same team again. They're blocked, and I can't talk to them still. You know what I mean? And it's not like I go into pugs like all bad attitude, dude. Every pug, I try to stay extremely positive and try to have fun. I really want to have fun. It is fun for me until it gets to that point. So yeah, I mean, there needs to be a separation of competitors and casuals. That's all it comes down to. Like, I mean, I think that's fairly easy. I think A plus should be its own, just like rank G is. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a little bit below. It's below rank G, obviously, but never should I be playing with a D player on my fucking team, man. Never. Because you got one somewhat smart kid on the other side of the team. He's gonna rush the site that he's at every fucking time. Okay, put him. People say, "Oh, put him with you." You know what I mean? Carry him. Like, okay, I turn around to watch something, or I fucking watching something. He's watching nothing. You're playing by yourself, anyways, and then you can't rely on him to get the kill, anyways. The fact is, they don't even have the aim or brain to be in that pug, and yet they're in that pug with you, and that's what is so hard about that. They are not competitors. Like, never should I be. I could see this is my, maybe a fix for it. Not only, yes, captains, I wouldn't pick a fucking D player, but a D player should never be in my game. So here's an idea. You got 8 players, 8 fucking players, all A plus, right? The last 2 are the top A players that are about to rank up. That's how you rank up, is being an A player. You have a chance to play with A plus players. It gives a little bit more meaning, too. You're not just fucking grinding out pugs and just never knowing what the fuck you're getting, you know what I mean? It's just mixing a bunch of random players in, and hopefully they get along, and hopefully they can kill things. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And I can understand if, like, you literally can only play. The problem is you can only play 2 maps. That's all they know. You go to I can't queue for train. I can't queue for fucking Cobble. No one knows how to play the fucking maps when you're that bad. Like, they just sit in a corner, you bait you try to communicate with them. They don't say anything. It's just, like, impossible. So, yeah, the fixes so far. Captains, please. Like, vote, please. Comment when I post this. Please comment. Let me know what you think, because I think captains will fix so much fucking issues. It doesn't matter if you don't know anyone on there. Another, actually, thought I had is when you dot players and it shows a list of players, why not color code shit? Like, color code, so when people get in a server, they're actually cautious of who the fuck they're about to play with. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do captains, or even if you're not doing these captains, color code shit. Put the fucking dude that has the most experience, make his fucking name green. That way you don't have some fucking brand new kid just right off the bat start talking shit to you. You know what I mean? If someone has, like, literally, I saw it in a Freakazoid stream the other day. Freakazoid joins a pug, and this kid is so fucking delirious and doesn't know anything about, like, the game in the community. He literally starts trash talking, and this guy has like 300 wins in matchmaking, right? I don't even know who plays that much matchmaking. Or it was like 800 wins. It was something stupid. This guy is talking shit to Freakazoid because all he knows is matchmaking. He doesn't even know Freakazoid was a pro or ex-pro. And I'm not saying Freakazoid is like the god of all gods or anything. I'm just saying he played at a pro level. I think he knows more than you. Don't fucking argue with the pro players or the premier players or even the main players if you're a fucking open player. You know what I mean? I have enough experience to say that I know about the game. You know what I mean? I've been IGLing too, so it's not like I just sit in main my whole career and fucking do nothing. You know what I mean? I IGL, so I understand the game, and no one, you still gonna have that fucking 8 RWS player come in there and try to fucking just spew shit out of his mouth. Like I said, the Steven Seagal of Counter-Strike just knows everything. Doesn't matter what the fuck situation is, he knows everything, and he's absolute dog shit. Like, can't kill a fucking thing. Has no idea what they're doing. He has no idea how to fucking rotate, adjust to people. Like, it's actually insane. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm bitching a lot, but I'm trying to come up with a solution with it too. And like I said, captains, and then literally A+ only with A+ only. And like I said, maybe a move up. Like the last 2 players on each team are a player that moves up. You know what I mean? That I think would help so much more. Like, instead of just throwing in fucking random ass letters, you're literally just fucking throwing random letters and be like, yeah, he could do it. No, it doesn't. Maybe if they all had fucking great attitudes and listen, yeah, you could probably carry. But never. I want to say 1 out of 50 pugs, you will actually have a full team with a good attitude, win or lose. It just won't happen. Stats reset, I don't even know why it exists. I guess to make money, but, like, it's another fucking, like, it even says stat reset on there. So you get fucking some idiot that's in there that's played like 30 pugs, gets 4 WS, and then fucking stats resets, plays 1, has a good pug. I mean, like I said, this isn't a fucking issue. It's just, it makes no sense. Because the people that always talk shit are the kids that stats reset. So, like, you agree that you're shit, so you reset. You pay money to reset your stats, and then you're still shit. And then I don't even know what your argument, man. I don't know. But like, back to the whole, like, I think there should be like a little more detail in the, maybe instead of showing RWS and the dot players or DB servers, whatever you type, show the rank. You know, show their highest division. You know what I mean? Show something that show something that shows what they're getting into. Like, I don't know about anyone else. I have a lot of main experience, and I still, when I go into a server, I immediately, feel people out. Like, I'm like, all right, what do you guys want to do? I don't just fucking, I have fucking 8 seasons of main, like, I'm just gonna fucking tell everyone what the fuck to do and just rage. No, I see a lot of people doing that. No, I literally let the fucking 3 RWS player be like, oh, let's rush A. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Because I'm not gonna just fucking just shit down everyone's throat and just try to fuck up the plug right off the bat. Like, I just want to win. Like I said, I want to win, and literally, it's impossible. I went from number 1 on A+ for the first week, and literally D-ranked yesterday because I had the fucking dumbest, and every match goes to OT. Like, I lose an OT or fucking get stopped 61. It's one of the two. I literally keep getting these same teammates. No mic, refuse to use the mic, spamming the mic, blocking me, and I can't kick them because I'll get banned. Like, I mean, maybe with those recommendations, I don't know. Maybe we can get a vote. We need something. Now I really do appreciate everything the admins do. I know they're, like, obviously they can't just fucking snap their fingers and everything's fixed. Like, people need to recommend shit. People need to, like, put support tickets in. Like, people need to actually find solutions for these problems. Don't just fucking bitch and post on ECA, cry. Like, you actually have to fix what's broken. And they don't, I mean, obviously they know there's some issues and they work on shit, but you can't just fucking, like I said, you can't just bitch and not have at least an idea of a solution for it. I think bringing captains back and maybe a little better that player system if you're going to do captains, obviously, because a lot of times this is my worst nightmare, joining a plug and not seeing a single name I know. Because that is the worst feeling, because you literally can just dot players and see all the low RBUS. That means there's going to be no team chemistry. There's going to be fucking trolls pushing W. Like, it's just everywhere, just throwing, you know what I mean? So, that's my idea. Comment below. I know there's gonna be some fucking trolls on the comments. It's whatever, but comment below and let me know what you think.